Hello and welcome on Parole d'Expert. Everybody has heard about blockchain technology and Bitcoin, the most famous cryptocurrency which has just celebrated its 10-year anniversary last week. Today, more than 2,000 crypto assets exist and more keep being created. The market capitalization of these crypto assets has grown tremendously. Crypto assets, it seems, are getting too big to ignore, and as the market is maturing, interest from institutional investors is growing, and so is the infrastructure geared towards professional market participants. Blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies are here to stay, and today I'm happy to welcome Ambre Soubiran, CEO of Kaiko, a cryptocurrency market data provider, to discuss the current state of the industry as well as the necessity for clean and transparent data. Hi Ambre.
Hi Fanny, thanks for having me.
And thanks for being with us today. Could you start by giving us an overview of the current state of cryptocurrency markets and its various market participants?
So at the beginning you had the early adopters and the developers who were not involved for the potential financial upside, but because they truly believed in the disintermediating power of this technology. A completely new asset class emerged as a byproduct of this core code, and this spurred an entire industry of crypto startups that were leveraging on blockchain technology to deliver products and services. And they often created their own tokens or crypto assets which could be bought or sold on exchanges. So as more money was invested in projects and as the value of those tokens increased significantly, this attracted more investors, the space got more liquid and more tradable. And exchanges became more regulated, the industry became more regulated in general and professional. So today, cryptocurrencies are considered as a new asset class that redefines trust, that redefines the way we exchange information, and that are morphing networks into financial tokens of utility and value.
Okay, so this attracted more professional investors?
Yes, indeed. And as the space became more structured, you had more financial services that were similar to ones you can find in the traditional asset space. Services such as brokerage platforms, OTC desks, market maker, repo lending desks. All this, the development of this institutional structure around financial services attracted, in the end, more professional investors, more institutional investors. These investors generally use different types of investment strategies that can be quantitative, fundamental, index-based, and generally those strategies consume a lot of information. They are running sophisticated and data-hungry valuation and trading models in order to support their investment decisions. So I would say you had four types of market participants. You have the developers, you have the startups, the enablers. The enablers can be the miners or the exchanges or the different ancillary businesses that are helping the development of the space, and then the investors.
Okay, so crypto assets are a new class of assets with professional investors. What do you think is a main challenge for the sustainability and growth of the markets?
So each market participant faces its own challenges. The one I focus on is data. Transparent and reliable data is really essential for the development of the space, as it ultimately enables the market participants to make informed decisions and to better understand generally the cryptocurrency markets. So you need market data to run analytics or backtestings. You need live data to understand what trades where. You need reference data to feed into smart contracts that are going to automatically execute. And the data generally has to be accurate. It has to be consistent and it has to be reliable. And at Kaiko, that's what we do. We're solving the market data part for our clients.
And how would you characterize the current state of data in the crypto space?
So right now, the quality and the accessibility of data is quite low. You need data about projects, about teams, about token mechanics and distribution. You need trading data such as price, volume, liquidity. And right now, this data is very unstructured and scattered across many data sources. This is definitely a hurdle to wider adoption. So at Kaiko, we solve the market data part. There are a couple of great initiatives, such as Masari, to mutualize and centralize reference data and other type of data. But there is currently no widely accepted data source. And many actors and market participants are trying to build in-house their proper data feed.
And can you tell us more about the requirements for trading data?
Yes. So if you think about the need of an institutional investor, someone who's evaluating a crypto asset and who needs to take a buy, sell, hold decision, he needs to run strategies, risk analytics, valuation, or even just carry out post-trade or accounting functions. He needs clear and reliable information. Investors are accustomed to institutional-grade services and market data for traditional assets such as equities, bonds, or rates. However, they still struggle to find the equivalent level of service in the crypto markets.
So there's lots to be done. What Kaiko, your company, is providing exactly?
So this may evolve in the future, but right now we focus solely on market data. The digital assets or cryptocurrencies trade 24/7 on cryptocurrency exchanges, and the trading data is published live. So technically this enables proper price discovery. However, accessing data by pulling it from all the major exchanges, storing it, normalizing it, and ensuring that it's consistently delivered in a standardized and machine-readable format is still quite challenging. This is what we're solving for our clients, which are mostly institutional investors in the space. So we're making data accessible, reliable, and as transparent as possible.
So what products and services do you propose to your clients?
We are currently connected to the 30 largest exchanges by volume, and we are collecting order book data as well as trade data. We record every single executed transaction for over 5,000 different pairs of crypto assets, and we also track derivative data such as futures. Once we gather all of this data from various exchanges, we record everything, we cleanse the data, meaning that we normalize it, deduplicate it, and format all this data under a common format that is easy to process. We then deliver this normalized data feed to customers via various ways, depending on their use cases. Essentially, what we're providing is a trusted, accurate set of financial market data that all market participants can consume and integrate in their systems.
So you mentioned that you are just focused on market data for now?
So up until now, what Kaiko provides is mostly connectivity and infrastructure around publicly available market data. So we're essentially alleviating for our clients the need to integrate themselves with all the exchanges APIs and doing all the cleansing job. We have recently made public reference data API, which maps out taxonomy of tokens across all exchanges, and we have launched a professional market data API, which provides all of our data, including historical data since 2013, in a machine-readable format.
Is there any new project are you working on?
Yes, so we're currently working on a new product that is more geared towards the high-frequency trading and automated trading participants, which will deliver guaranteed latency market data via fiber network. So we're working with BSO, an infrastructure provider connecting major data centers around the world on a high-performance network. This will deliver data under a new and faster and more reliable way. We're also working on initiatives with blockchain-native projects and protocols in order to provide an accurate window into the off-chain markets for smart contracts and decentralized entities on the blockchain. Cryptocurrency is also highly fragmented, and large investors often trade off exchanges on what we call over-the-counter OTC desks. The information of what happens off exchanges is currently virtually inexistent, and we're working on the constitution of some form of indicator of what's happening on those markets as well. So overall, we aim to add to our existing market data offering more non-public, high added value data feeds to our clients.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ambre, for being with us today to talk about the cryptocurrencies market. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks.
And thank you for being with us today. I'll see you soon on a new Parole episode.